we have the loneliest group of humanity that we've ever had. People need a heart experience, and Energy for Success is all about working from the heart and working from your soul space, working from source energy, working from your connection with all there is. You're still going to have to give yourself up every day. You're still going to have to bring yourself to the party. Life still's a choice. You really got to choose all the time. You're going to go like a boxer I was talking to at one time. He said, I can't go in there into the ring. I've got two choices. One, I can either be fear or I can be completely fearless. He says, but I got to pick one. And he says, anytime he's lost a fight, he was freaking out. So what's the difference between our lives every day and the boxer's life? We're actually having to be out there feeling good, and then you won't be as irritable or as sensitive or as knocked off your saddle about, the news you hear from so many different places that isn't good news. So let them have their bad news, and you go ahead and be successful using the energy. That's all the clients I've got. Many of them from magazines that we read all the time and on the news, they're out there crushing it because they don't feel held back by the stress, the anxiety, the being tiredness that goes along with our modern stage of life, which everybody blames on everything except the fact that they haven't tried doing the Energy for Success practices. So every time I meet somebody and they start doing these practices, I go, where were you 10 years ago when I started falling apart? Where were you 5 years ago when I started having problems with my wife? Where were you 3 years ago when I started having problems with my coworkers? And now I feel great. I'm ready to roll. So I want you to have that. And for you to have that experience, it just takes 20 minutes out of your day. And if you do these practices, they're very, very, very easy to do. And they've been time tested over centuries, so they're going to work. All you have to do is put in the time. I guarantee you'll be so thrilled that you'll be like one of the thousands and thousands of testimonials that I've gotten over the past 20 years of people to just say, gosh, thanks. It works. It really does. My body is serving me now, rather than me trying to just stuff things into it, worry about it, have to get injections or whatever people are doing to try to make it look like it is healthy. And that doesn't last. So you want to be at one that's going to last from the inside. And that's going to be doing these practices. And I can't wait for you to try them. Ever since COVID, the research on where people are at is we have the loneliest group of humanity that we've ever had, which means that when you're lonely, that goes along with the word alone, which means you're not having a relationship with you could have relationships, but they may not be fulfilling relationships. And that's why I love Energy for Success, because it has you not deal with things mentally, like all these books that tell you, well, how can you have a relationship with, be able to connect with this person, or go on this site and go find somebody and just for a possible short experience. People need more than that. People need a heart experience, and Energy for Success is all about working from the heart and working from your soul space, working from source energy, working from your connection with all there is, with the universal force that's running every minute, this minute included. Right now, we don't take the opportunity to recognize that you have a relationship with so many different people that actually, if you did connect with them in the heart space, that they would love to connect with you. But where we usually go with people is we're either texting, what do you want? Okay, I solved that. You don't want anything else? Okay, great. Okay, emoji, boop, or something like that. People actually need to spend a few minutes actually connecting. It doesn't take that long. You can actually, if you are doing the Energy for Success practices, you're not so mental about, well, what does this person need to hear? Or what does this person really want from me? What is it that I have to do to impress them? All that's out. And where you're in is that there's this energetic bond, which was discovered thousands of years ago by Lao Tzu and many of the people that worked with him and before him, that is sort of a like an energy carpet, like a Mobius strip that goes between you and other people. And if you open that up and create an energy bridge between you and the person you really care about, whether it's your kids, whether it's your significant others, whether it's your colleagues, whether it's the people that work with you every day, if they work with you and you come in and you go, hi, how are you? It means a lot to them. If you come in and go, hey, did you get that job done yet? Are you finished? Then immediately they go, well, okay, here I am. I'm a robot. People are tired of being robots. And there isn't any program out there that's allowing people to get free of that, because everything is pushing people into, how's your performance? And maybe I'll like you. And then, oh, well, your performance was okay, but now we're going to raise the bar. So now I don't know if I'm going to like you tomorrow. So people actually live in exhaustion and concern with themselves because they know that each day they have to somehow earn their relationships with other people. And so there's a tentativeness among people. There's a fear in their communication in terms of relationships. So relationships at this point, read the studies, they're at the all-time low. So if you become a person who has an open heart and don't feel full of fear in having your heart open, knowing that only you are the one that's going to pull in any concerns or fear, you can actually just be strong and with all your sensors open with these energy vibration practices that I have for you, that you'll be able to walk in and go, hi, how are you doing? I'm here, I'm new. Or your boss is seeing you every day, but how was your night last night? How was your kids? How's the work going? In other words, you're not coming in pejorative. You're not coming in dictatorially. You're not coming in out of fear like, well, did you really get it done? I don't know. I'm really freaked out. And people are so used to the other person not even knowing what to do when the person comes in, when they connect with them. So relationships are edgy now. People don't even think. I talked to a bunch of people after they went through the holidays and they went, yeah, it wasn't really that connecting. It was mostly like, well, we were there, we ate, there was a few jokes. I said, do you know those people any better? And they went, no, not really. And I said, you think it was the alcohol? And they go, we didn't drink that much even. They said, you think it was all the food? And he goes, no, it's just people don't want to talk or connect because they don't know what to say next. And I say, it's because they don't know how. And I said, what's so great about Energy for Success? It pulls down that fear factor about being able to connect to other people and being afraid of being able to connecting in a sincere way so that you can actually relate to them. And then what's going to happen? The good people are going to be drawn towards you. And then some not so good people will also show up, but you'll be able to discern them that, okay, not everybody is going to be wonderful for me. You're like a puzzle piece. And so you have to find out which puzzle pieces fit with you. But you can't find out unless you first extend a friendship energy bridge first. Thank you for being here with us today. I love being with you and the information we've got. We've got so much more coming. So please subscribe if you would like to hear more in-depth information from us. And we've got a gift for you. Please look in the writing below. There's a link for a gift we're going to send you. And there's so many more things we can't wait to send you. So thanks for being with us today.